ranks? Like
where he ranks?
Like if you had to say a top 2, top 3, who were the best fighters you fought in your career?
The first one was Benavidez for sure.
Okay.
Caleb boxing skills is number 1. Caleb boxing is number 1. Everybody, his boxing skills are good. Difficulty.
Saki Obika, he was
because he was awkward.
Yeah,
he was awkward. Yeah, and strong.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that he was like difficult. I would give more difficult to probably Benavidez just because he a little quicker and he can kind of see. He towers over everybody. Everybody knows that. But he kind of see it a little bit, but difficult probably Benavidez a little edge over Caleb Plant. But Saki Obika, he was just awkward. He got awkward all the way. He 100%. That's the guy, and I fought him twice, so
right.
I had to get that twice.
How do you think Benavidez would do with the Russians, Bivol and Beterbiev?
I think it'd be a hell of a fight. I think they got Benavidez still young and hungry, coming up into 175 to chase the champions, and he's doing that. I think it'd be a hell of a fight with them too.
Is there anything underrated about Benavidez? A lot of fans think he's a weight bully, and he's big.
Underrated? I can't say because he's Benavidez. Like, he's gonna take your punches. He's gonna keep coming. He's gonna fight his fight. He's gonna beat Benavidez. He's gonna be that monster. Mm-hmm. He's just Benavidez. Mm-hmm. That's him. He is what you get. Mm-hmm. If you want to fight, you better go because he's gonna give you what you want.
What'd you think of how it all went down with him and Canelo? Them never fighting at 68.
I think it was. I'm not gonna put it all on the WBC, but they had a lot to do with it.
Right.
Because you wasn't forcing that fight on Canelo. They had a lot to do with it. You got to put the blame mostly on them because they control everything. If you say Canelo had to fight him, if he vacate, that's one thing. But y'all didn't enforce it, and y'all made David fight 100 times, man, before he can get a shot at what he really wants, what the fans want.
Canelo put respect on your name though. Because after he's like, you fought one good fighter, Anthony Dirrell. He always like,
but you got to understand with David, he can fight a good fighter, just make him look like not a good fighter. It just is what it is. Fighters make fights. It's who you fight that make fights. That's it. And everybody in boxing know that. Fighters make fights. Like, this might be a difficult fight for Canelo, or it might be an easy fight. You don't know until you go in there and see and figure it out.
Did you get a kick out of that at all though? Like, even as he's deriding Benavidez, and he's like, he's got to shout out Anthony Dirrell. I'll give you that.
But it is what it is. Like, everybody recognized me. They knew me. I was in the top 10 for years. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta recognize when you see a true champion. You have to, and I respect that. But I do. I'm not gonna say Canelo is one of the greatest fighters to live, honestly. And everybody know that. So, and Benavidez got the right up next to be the greatest Mexican that live. I mean, it just is what it is. You gotta understand, when you have a record, records are made to be broken, and David Benavidez is breaking them. Is that a bad feeling that Canelo maybe or maybe not? But I don't know. You gotta ask that man.
Yeah. Do you think?